What's up, duelists? Today we're doing something a little bit different from usual. A lot of people have asked to see my Edison format binder, considering I am that guy. I'm Edison format guy. And today I'm going to be showing that off for you guys. First things first, this weekend is RBET Orlando. I believe the event is at capacity, but make sure you guys are subscribed. You're not going to want to miss the stream for that event. It's going to be an epic stream of epic proportions, and it's going to be a great time, honestly. If you're coming to that event, make sure and say hi. Maybe we can talk, but probably I'll be pretty busy. First things first, these are the mats, the top 8 mats, courtesy of Yugioh Materials. I'll leave a link to their Instagram down below. This is the blue and yellow mat. There are 2 different colors for the top 8 of RBET Orlando. They are custom. They're very high quality fabric mats, hand printed, courtesy of Yugioh Materials. For the purpose of today's video, we are going to be using the purple frog side of the mat. There's a frog side and a dragon side to sort of represent Edison format in a nutshell. You know, each one of these mats has a custom design, and this one is no different. It looks absolutely incredible. It looks like a lot of fun. And also we are wearing purple, and today's binder, segue into the binder, is also purple. So first things first about this binder, I was recommended to get the Voltex binder from a collector in the Discord by the name of Jay Warcano. And honestly, I hate it. I hate this binder. It is one of the worst products I've ever bought. So first things first, I ordered them from EU. You'll notice the, actually from the UK, I believe. You'll notice the zipper is already scuffed. It came this way. Really annoying. And then on top of that, look at this. The binder's not even full, and it just doesn't close. It just straight up doesn't close. And then when you open it, watch this, watch this, watch this. It doesn't open all the way. Like, the spine, like, prevents it. I have to like literally break the spine in order for it to open all the way. And you'll also notice while we're here, issue number 5, which is the tenting that happens, which is like just a sign of a poor product, so poor quality product. Unfortunately, I don't have a great binder. If I do videos like this in the future, I would love to have a nice binder, maybe a sponsor. So if you make binders, if you make collection storage or whatever, and you don't have these issues with your products, please send me something. Send me a sample or get in touch with me. Maybe we can work something out, like a sponsorship video or something like that. Just let me know, because I actually do need a new binder, and this one is just not cutting it. Color wise, I like the color. Everything else about it I hate. All right, let's get into the collection. So you'll notice I've got front page, my favorite card of all time, which is Yugioh. The top ones are very special ones. Actually, 3 of these are very special. Actually, all 4 of these are really special ones. Most of my collection is like sentimental stuff. So you guys are going to see some really cool cards, but they are going to be largely sentimental. The first one up here is signed by Murray. I got this from Murray. He gifted it to me at RBET Fullerton. And the second one is from Roundnook. He also signed it. Both of them signed it. I basically said I can't accept these cards if you give them to me unless you sign them. And so I've got the rare one-of-a-kind Roundnook Yugioh and the rare one-of-a-kind Murray Yugioh. One of the Yugiohs down here, I believe this one was a gift at Moreno Valley from longtime viewer and supporter of the channel, and just all-around really awesome guy, Wave Motion Gannon. You've probably seen him in chat. You've probably seen him in the Discords or in the comment sections below. Really awesome dude, so shout out to him. Very special card. Means a lot to me that he gifted this to me, so it's got to have the front page. And then the other one is my Yugioh, my personal Yugioh not from childhood necessarily. I think I got it when I was like 16 or 17. My childhood Yugioh, unfortunately, is lost to time. I wish I still had it, but I just don't. But this one's really nice. I got it for like 20 bucks. So obviously it's way more than that now. So I'm pretty happy about that. All right, next page. Next page, we got to get into some other classics. We got first edition Vampire Lord. This is like one of the sickest cards. It's totally unplayable in Edison format, but I like it a lot. It's the original like weeb card. If you're a weeb and you like anime characters, Vampire Lord is the OG. Down here, this is an Edison card. These are the Retro Pack Light Endurance Dragons. Again, I got them for really cheap before I even started making videos, because I've always been an Edison fan, even before it was, obviously, I was like one of 3 people playing it like 6 years ago. So yeah, really, really sick card. One of my favorite cards in the format. You guys know the Light and Darkness mats at the Ultimate Time Wizard events. They're sick. The glare is unfortunate. I've tried a million different ways to fix it. We're just going to have to like reposition the binder. I'm operating on a tight time schedule because I'm leaving for Orlando soon. So I just want to get this video up before you guys, so you guys have something to watch while you're waiting for RBET Orlando to start. We got a Secret First, Dark Arm, German, pretty fire. We got Ulti, Trigodia, French. Shout out Dark, the man, for this one. He hooked it up with a good price. Trigodia, or not Tragodia. Tragodia's up here. Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer Ultra Turbo Pack. These are your power dark monsters. The only one you're missing is Gores, but I've got a Kaiku in that spot because he's pretty cool, isn't he? Yeah, first edition Kaiku. That one's, again, from childhood. On this page, I got 3 Doom Caliber Knights. They are French. This one's cool. His name is kind of like off-center. They are from the Turbo Pack. I really like Doom Caliber Knights. One of my favorite cards. I play it in any deck that I can as a max 3 of. It's just a really strong card in Edison format. Got the Turbo Pack Morphing Jar, or not Turbo Pack, Tournament Pack, but it is the Super, not the Ultra, because I built like that. I got Champion Pack, Magical Merchant. I got both these. I got this Morphing Jar for like $6 10 years ago. Like, I did not get these for a lot of money. So if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, Keegan, you're balling out, I would not spend what these cards are worth today on these cards personally, but that's just me. I got some Super First Raikos, had them forever. On this page, we got the RAREST, recently popular, and the Imbecile. I thought this would be a cool page for you guys because I know a lot of you guys are fans of Sky Scourge RAREST and Sky Scourge Imbecile. I personally don't play these cards. That's why they're rotting in my binder. A lot of the cards that are not in my binder are in decks right now. But I also, you know, these are just my personal collection of like stuff that's special to me. On this page, I got my first edition Yamada Dragon. I take him out when I do play the Dragon deck because he goes in my side deck. And then I got 3 first edition Blue Eyes. Now, one of these, I thought forever I was going to have 2 of these and be stuck with a half playset or whatever. And one of these was actually gifted to me from a viewer. And I feel incredibly bad. I was looking for our messages, trying to find your name so I could shout you out in this video. But I was scrolling forever and I just couldn't find it. I know your face. I met you recently IRL for the first time. I am super grateful. It is like one of the most special cards that anyone has ever given me. I even still have your letter that says like, in your letter you wrote like, you know, keep killing it for the format. It was like one of the first things anyone ever gave me after uploading a video. And thank you so much. It's a very sentimental card to me. It has a special place in my binder. So you know who you are. Leave a comment below if you're the one who gifted me the Blue Eyes. Thank you so much. The next page, we got all the badass trap cards in the format. You got the Pharaoh's Rare Mirror Force. This is one of the most beautiful cards. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys on these. Yeah, the Pharaoh's Rare Mirror Force. That one's sick. Check out my sun chips in the back. We got the Solemn Judgment, Collector's Rare, Torrential Tribute, Collector's Rare. These ones are cards I picked up recently at Nats just because they were cards I wanted to own in the cool Collector's Rare. They look much better than this. Let me take one out of the binder here for you guys. Oh my god, this video is terrible. This video is so scuffed. So like the Collector's Rare cards, they look insane. I don't know if this is even, let me see if I can focus on it. Is this even doing it justice? I can't even tell. Let me see if I can zoom in on it or something. Zoom. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. Now we got the detail. Now we got the detail, baby. Look at that. Look at the detail. I love in the Collector Solemn, his cloak is foil and his bitches is foil. I've said this before, and that's awesome. And just so for clarification, I'm not being a misogynist. Bitches is a gender neutral term. Both men, women, and non-binary can be referred to as bitches. I wanna go on the record and say that. All right, we got Dark Bribe. This card is ass. That's why it's rotting in my binder. We got some deck devs, various foreign languages. We got some super German Dimensional Prisons, courtesy of Dali from the side deck. Shout out the side deck and shout out Dali. They've been very kind to me. They've been very, very helpful. This page, we got some extra special ones, some rare cards. We got a Collector's Rare Christia, which we are going to take out. It is not English, unfortunately. One of my favorite things, or one of my least favorite things about Edison format is that if you want to play a sanctioned tournament, you actually can't use these gorgeous OCG Collector's Rare. So I'm hoping we get a Collector's Rare Christia sometime in the future on for Edison format in the TCG. Either that, or I'm hoping that they like change the rules that lets you play like a OCG deck. Now this one's actually really cool. This is a secret rare Korean Christia that MBT Joseph pulled in a booster pack when I was hanging out with him, and he just handed it to me like the goat that he is. He says, "I know you like this card," and I was like, "That's too kind. You're too kind." And so he gave me that, and that's a very special one. That one will be in my binder forever. If I were to ever be allowed to play OCG cards, I would use these two because they're very special to me. And then I got Teus. Shout out Caleb from the Discord. I picked this up from Caleb like very early on when Edison format was first popping. And then on this page, we got some special ones. We got the Japanese Super Dimensional Alchemists. These are courtesy of Antonio. He hooked it up with these. Shout out Antonio. He's such a nice guy, such a really awesome person. Like I said, this binder is built up of cards I picked up forever ago when I was like first getting into things, and cards that people are giving me out of the kindness of their heart. And I will always keep these cards because they're a reminder of the memories that I've built with you guys as a community, which is really cool. On this page, once again, I looked for the messages. A viewer hooked me up with French Shining Angels and French Secret, Speed Duel Secret, DD Warrior Ladies, which, my God, this card looks amazing. I love the name on these two as well, the Luminous Angel or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't speak French. But the viewer who hooked me up with these, I looked for your name. I'm sorry. You know who you are. You gave me a great price on these. He sold them to me, and yeah, I'm really, really thankful for these. They look gorgeous. In my ideal fairy list that isn't all common, that I usually use at tournaments, common and Starfoil is the one I use at tournaments, I play these. But the issue I have with playing these foils is they just look too good, and I don't want to psychologically affect my opponent, basically. Okay, next page. We got the Book of Moons. These are Japanese tournament pack Book of Moons. They're actually pretty rare. They're basically like the Champion Pack Book of Moons, but for OCG cards. And then we got the Soul Release. That card's fire. I've got, and the next page is pretty cool. I've got some Ulti 5-headed dragons, also Japanese. And then I've got the 20th anniversary Starlight foiling 5-headed dragon, which is just one of the most beautiful cards ever printed. And then I got a picture of this guy's face. And you're thinking, why the fuck do you have a picture of this guy's face? Well, because he gave me one of these 5-headed dragons. Shout out my boy. You know who you are. Your friends gave me this after gave me this at Moreno Valley. If you see yourself in this video, tag yourself in the comments below. All right, these are Treeborn frogs. These ones are very special to me, especially the Dark Revelation print. I love the ultras. They look too clean. They just look so nice. They're probably my favorite rarity of Treeborn frog. I know a lot of people like the ulti, but I feel like ulti doesn't do this card justice. The ultra has like that nice like glowing holy effect. This card is very special to me. This one down here in the bottom right was actually a graduation gift from my mother. When I graduated high school at the young age of 16, my mother gave me a Treeborn frog because she knew I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And she said this card was cute. And it was one of the sweetest things. It's just a very sentimental card, so it's got to be in the binder. And then on this page, we got we got Mirror Force, Secret Rare, Japanese. I like this one because you see the text box is smaller and the art is actually bigger. So this is like one of the fucking swaggiest Mirror Forces because it's just big as fuck. When you get hit by this Mirror Force, it actually destroys all your attack position monsters in your hand as well. And then, yeah, Allure of Darkness. This is the Prismatic Secret. It looks kind of shit. I'm not going to lie. I do prefer the ulti, but the OCG card stock is just too good. Can't not have it. And then down here, Lee Park hooked it up with one of these ulti Cyber Dragons. I think he hooked it up with the nicer looking one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. Lee Park, shout out for him. He's also he's the TO from Moreno Valley. That's my homie, my day one. He was also at the Fullerton vlog. You guys know him. If you've seen any of my videos, you know who Lee Park is. And then if you've been to any of my events, you definitely know who Lee Park is. He's one of the realists for the scene. He gave me an ulti Cyber Dragon. I had to complete the set so I could have him for Edison, so I ordered another one. So we got 2 ulti Japanese Cyber Dragons. They look incredible. So much nicer than the English ones. Unfortunately, we cannot use these, but I'm working on that. All right, next page. Some more OCG goodness. We got ulti Ancient Gear Guy. We got a Collector's Rare Starlight Road, one of the nicest looking Starlight Roads. Collector's Rare Summoner Monk, one of the nicest looking Summoner Monks. And then on this page, we got ulti Thought Ruler, ulti Red Dragon Archfiend, ulti Trident Dragon. This one's Korean. It's actually, I traded someone, I think I traded RJ for this. I think I swapped him an English one for a Korean one. Yeah, because the Korean one just look how nice this looks. Look how nice, it looks insane. And then right here is the Dual Terminal Mistworm. Just one of the nicest cards ever printed. Actually gorgeous. Actually so beautiful. All right, next page. Getting into some OG shit. We got 3 The Creator. This is my boy. I wish he was good. I have a deck that plays him. I'm going to see if I can fix it up. But, yeah. I got my ulti Chaos Emperor Dragon. So back in the day when I was a kid, the OCG cards actually was legal. So I could play this in 2004. And it was hella sick. This is one of my favorite cards. I got him out of a tin. This is actually my one from when I was a kid. This is like a card I pulled myself. So it has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's one of my favorite cards. I actually have been looking for it for years. And then when I went back home to visit my parents, my mom said she was cleaning out my sister's closet. And for some reason it was in there. And I almost cried. It was the coolest thing. All right, cool. Next page, we got Dark Magician of Chaos. That's my boy. I pulled this card. We got Legacy of Yatagarasu. Not Legacy of Yatagarasu. We've got literally Yatagarasu. Look at the foil bleed on this bitch. He's fucking one of the nicest looking cards ever. Card art and foiling and everything. Just a gorgeous DM foil. Down here, we've got my favorite card art actually in the game, Helpomer. This is my favorite card art. If you've seen me in my studio, I actually have a giant Helpomer. Shout out to my friend Kazuki. He hooked it up with that. Yeah, I love Helpomer. The art on this is just so rad. It's one of the coolest cover arts. And then speaking of cover arts, I got a Last Turn first edition. This is one of the most badass cover arts in all of the game. You got Hino Kagu fighting against Yamada Dragon in a battle of the spirits. And it's like the end of the world and they're fighting. They're still punching it out. And this is my favorite, one of my favorite arts, so gotta have it. Next page, we got some of the classic warriors. Exile Force, Donnie Z, Freed. And then we got Injection Fairy Lily, not a warrior. Unfortunately, I ordered this card a long time ago. It was supposed to come near mint, but as you can see, even from the reflection here, there is a significant bend there, and it was not near mint. So I'm looking for a near mint one of these. This is one of my favorite cards. I would play it more in Edison format if I had a near mint one, but I don't want to crank up the price too much. I think it's one of the most underplayed cards in Edison format for sure. On this page, we got some zombies. We got the Super Pyramid. We got the Super Ryukoki. And then we got the Hobby League Dark Dust Spirit. Rest in peace. No longer legal. And then moving on to the next page. Shout out to Wave Motion Ganon. Again, he hooked it up with these 3 Super Wave Motion Cannons. Just a really kind guy. I have nothing but nice things to say about Wave Motion Ganon. One of the nicest people I've had the pleasure of meeting. Painful Choice. Some first edition DM spells that'll be banned for fucking ever. But you got to have them in here as a reminder of the power that Yu-Gi-Oh once had. Dimension Fusion, just why was this card printed? This is just such a ridiculously insane card. And the last page, we got 2 Warrior of Atlantis. Shout out our Lord and Savior Codaris. And an ultra rare Ceasefire. And the reason this is in here is because when I take this binder places, if I do inter tournaments or whatever, I just want to always have a Ceasefire on me, because if they're using modern time rules, which more and more tournaments are using nowadays, I want to be able to have the Ceasefire for my sideboard. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Fucking, this binder is ass. Look at this. What? It's so bad. I need a new binder. But yeah, check out the mats. Check out Yggdrasil. And thank you guys for all your support. We got another video coming tomorrow. Hopefully, first place interview with the first place player from the Ultimate Time Wizard at YCS Dortmund. So that should be coming tomorrow. And then a couple other YCS Dortmund deck profiles, but I just wanted to get this video up and show off the match before RBET Orlando to build up some hype. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for all the cards that were in that binder. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for enjoying this format with me and like going on this journey with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.